Today, the White House hosted the United We Stand Summit, where people from all across the country met to talk about ways to combat hate.
Now, the summit was announced after a group from Buffalo wrote a letter to the president following the May 14th shooting here. 2 Side's Kelly Dudzik joins us from the Information Center right now with some of the new initiatives to come out of it today. Kelly?
Hi, Scott, Mary Alice. Within the hour, the president wrapped up his speech where he announced the ways the federal government is going to help communities impacted by hateful violence. The president talked about his visit to Buffalo following the shooting, white supremacy, and how we have to stand together united against hateful violence. He says hate can be defeated. He also called for an assault weapons ban. Today, leaders announced $20 million in additional grants from the Department of Homeland Security to fight targeted violence. It would go to 43 community organizations across the country. They also called for equity to help underserved communities, focusing on the LGBTQ+ community and communities of color. DHS is also going to better connect community groups to resources within the federal government. Now, despite all of the acts of hate across the country, the president said he remains hopeful.
And one of my reasons for optimism is the young people in this country. They're the least prejudiced, most volunteering, least, how can I say it, least likely to find blame, and most likely to get engaged. We have to organize them, just like our generation was organized in the civil rights days. And we can do this because the violence and the haters are in a minority. But unless we speak out, it's going to continue.
Throughout the day, we heard from survivors, family members, and government leaders at all levels. This afternoon featured a panel discussion of women directly impacted by hateful violence. It included Dr. Levan Ansari, a familiar face here because she's the CEO and executive director of the Community Health Center of Buffalo. New tonight at 6, you'll hear more from the president and from Dr. Ansari and the message she had for the country about what she's learned since 5/14. Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown was also there. We will be interviewing him live coming up in our next half hour. In the Information Center, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.